for 14 turnovers out of the Bulls' 20 turnovers. And the Bulls' sloppy plays what cost this game. Even down the stretch where the Bulls had a chance to tie the game with a three-point shot, they couldn't do a simple inbound play to even get a chance at a shot to tie the game. The Chicago Bulls continue to look like a bunch of bitches, and we're going to break it down and talk about this game right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
I see red, I see red, I see red, I see red, yeah, I see red, I see red, I see red, I see.
This is officially the most frustrating team in Chicago Bulls history. Not because they lose games, but because of how they lose games, because they lack at executing simple things like hitting free throws and a simple inbound play. This game, and it's such a mixed bag. Zach LaVine played probably one of the better defensive games I saw him play through three quarters, but again, and it wasn't just on him and Alex Caruso. It was him and Alex Caruso on that last play. But Zach LaVine getting to the free throw line when the Bulls had a chance to take the lead or tie it with 3 free throws, and he walks away hitting one. One free throw. One of them. When he had a shot at 3, they're called free throws for a fucking reason. And Zach LaVine, his inability to hit free throws, puts the Bulls in a bad situation. Then the Bulls still have a chance to tie the game and potentially go into overtime with a 3-point shot with 5 seconds left on the clock. The Bulls can't even execute a simple inbound play. That goes to coaching. This team from top to bottom got to eat this L. 20 turnovers in this game. 14 of those coming from 2 players that are supposed to be your best 2 players on the team. DeMar DeRozan having the most turnovers in his career with 8. Shoots the ball 8 for 19. This is a game in which I said that we need the role players to step up. Patrick Williams and Ayo Dosunmu, both with 11 points, both stepped up in this game to do things that they needed to do and are stars. Now, let me not even say that. Vooch took care of his business. DeRozan and Zach LaVine got to eat this L. I don't care which one. I'm not even going to pick who did worse over other. I don't care. They both did things good in this game, but the fact of the matter remains, Zach LaVine had a chance to put the Bulls up with 3 free throws and walked away making 1. Didn't even tie the game like we should have. Once that happened, then DeMar, his turnovers, his bad fouls, and then on top of that, not being able to execute an inbound play, a simple inbound play. You can go and find 10 5-year-olds that can do a damn inbound play. This team, look, I'm not even going to be frustrated about it. January ends the way the January shit end with this team continuing to suck ass. And there ain't no moral victories in this game. I don't care about the Bulls getting out to a big lead. I don't care about them fighting to get the lead down. I don't give a damn about none of that. This team ends up losing this game, which could have been a very winnable game, and some just mistakes as well by the head coach. You finally decide to go to Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond plays 4 minutes, only gets 1 foul in that, scores 2 points, and gets you 5 rebounds, and you don't go back to him. You know what you should have did, Billy Donovan? You should have played him in the first half, and you probably wouldn't even lost the lead in the way that you did. Just harebrained decisions from 3 specific people in this franchise. It's head coach Billy Donovan, that's DeMar DeRozan, and that's Zach LaVine. Those 3 entities on this team all sucked tonight. They all sucked tonight. 20 turnovers. This is a coach that can't coach his way out of a goddamn paper bag. I'm not trying to hear no defense for nobody on this team tonight. I don't give 2 flying fucks, right? I don't give a damn. This was a frustrating loss because this was a winnable game. And the Bulls just shitted it away. 20 turnovers, 14 of those coming in the second half of the game. 14. And then you bring in Drummond, you play him for 4 minutes. It's no conspiracy theory that the Chicago Bulls went on a run when Andre Drummond got in that game. You saw the spark he brought. You saw the extra possessions he brought. All right, Billy Donovan, guess what? When you have a person who can go out and get you more rebounds than minutes played, guess what you need to do when you need some rebounding and size? Play the motherfucker. This was disgusting. This was just disgusting. It's a terrible, terrible play by the Bulls tonight. Terrible coaching by the Bulls overall. The only person who gets a pass from me in this one is Nikola Vucevic. Everybody else, I know Alex Caruso did a lot of good defensive things today, but just the fact that you couldn't inbound the goddamn ball, the fact that his teammates that were out there on the court saw that he was having trouble inbounding ball, and nobody decided, let me get closer to Alex Caruso on the sideline. Zach LaVine's bad basketball IQ, DeMar DeRozan's terrible defense, him not being able to hold on to the ball, all those things contributed to the Bulls losing this game in a major way. Matthew says, this is officially the most frustrating loss of the season. Can they not learn how to fucking inbound the ball? It's simple. It's a simple game. James Jameson, 20 turnovers, just sad. Absolutely. Melvin in the building says, this shit was terrible ass team effort in the second. Terrible second half. Dean, disgraceful. I feel like a masochist coming back to get hurt game after game. The ball, Zach. This is going to be a very entertaining stream for all the bad reasons. Listen, I ain't even got the energy, fam. I ain't even got the energy, man. This is just disgusting. Zach missing the clutch free throws, DeMar tripping over himself, and Alex making a bad pass again. Dragic should have done the inbound, bro. Zach is just not good in clutch moments. Missed 2 free throws and then turns the ball over at the end. Well, again, that was a bad inbound. It was a combination between him and Alex Caruso on that. Just bad. Just bad. How's LaVine to blame? He almost had a triple-double. Oh, you mean, did you watch the actual game, Amid? Like, I don't care about stats. Did you watch the game? Zach A had a terrible first half. Did come on, scored 8 points in 48 seconds. Shout out to Zach LaVine. But the turnovers in this, 6 turnovers from Zach LaVine in this game. You know what? Let's say he almost had a quadruple double because he almost had double-digit turnovers. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine pissed me off so bad because it's like, Jesus Christ, Nikola Vucevic was the hot man. But that's also on coaching. Also on coaching for sure. Alex Larez says, out of energy to give. Completely agree with you, bro. It's crazy, man. MC Season says, shaking my head, bunch of clowns, man. Absolutely. Austin G. Rosen needs to find the rest of his name because his defense is atrocious. Abso-freaking-lutely. 2 hours of my time wasted. These sorry jokers. That's funny. L so mad he can't even type. That's crazy. Zach played good except those. No, it was more than that. No, he had 6 turnovers in the game. That's not playing good. Like I said, gave a lot of energy defensively, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. This is probably one of the best defensive games I'm seeing from Zach LaVine. But down the stretch of this game, he hurt the team for sure. Pat Williams, our best 3-point shooter, is taken off the court when we need 3 points. That has to be a fireable offense. Not in this franchise. Let's give him an extension. You didn't play? Wait a second. You mean to tell me we needed a 3-point shot and our best 3-point shooter was on the bench? Oh, you get an extension. You get an extension. That's what AK is doing. What's the point of challenging a foul for them to say, oops, our bad, it's on Caruso, that's a waste of time? That's just Beans. That's just the nature of the way the NBA does challenges. When they review, they can review it for everything. Meaning, yeah, they can take a look to see if the foul was actually on DeRozan, but if they notice the foul was on somebody else, they can change it that way as well. Zach LaVine is really one of the worst people to have in clutch times. Took a bad 3-point shot contested in his face, got bailed out by the refs with the foul, and then missed 2 free throws. Disgusting basketball right there. $215 million to miss 2 out of 3 free throws. They're called free throws. Sean, DeMar and Zach combining for 14 turnovers. Zach missing 2 out of 3 free throws down the stretch. Yep. I don't even know how to react to this L. React by punching somebody. That's what it needs to be. And it needs to be Billy Donovan. Zach, that's y'all boy. I done said he's not a number 1 on championship team. I'm done. Like I said, well done, steak. Well, that's the thing. I don't think anybody made the argument that Zach LaVine's number 1 on a championship team. This isn't a championship level team. But since I've started this show, I've said the Bulls need a player just as good, if not better, than Zach LaVine if they ever want to hope to win a title. I don't think anybody has any misgivings on Zach LaVine being a number 1 on a championship team. I don't think anybody thinks that anymore. If anybody is still having that conversation, they smoking crack. We know that. Zach LaVine is not a number one on a championship level team. DeMar forced it way too much. Yeah, he did, but some of that forcing it, especially when he got frustrated down the stretch, did help the Bulls get back closer, but ultimately trash. Kyle Talkington, Billy pulling Drummond out the second LA went back to small lineup was so frustrating. Always reacting rather than forcing another team to adjust to us. DeMar forced the hero ball too much on a bad. I don't see your other comment. But yeah, DeMar did force a lot. DeMar was out of his game. The turnovers, the lack of getting foul calls, it definitely got to DeMar in this game. And yeah, it took him out of his game. Definitely took him out of his game. Why did they not call a timeout on that inbound play? Shaking my head because they suck. They don't understand the fundamentals. And that's something the coach should have did. That's Billy Donovan sitting there eating it. You see your players struggling for an inbound. I get it. You probably want to save a timeout just in case if the Clippers go back. But listen, if you don't inbound that ball, you're not even going to have a chance to do that. Again, Billy Donovan's terrible ass coaching definitely plays a part in it because the coach should have called a timeout in that case. DeMar and Zach were awful. AC still cannot inbound the ball. Vooch has a small forward on him most of the game, and they don't give him the ball. Billy D needs to be fired. Yeah, unfortunately, he's probably going to get it. They're probably going to add 2 more years to his extension. Bro, with 10.8 seconds left, look at the timeout. It tells the story. No teamwork. 2 people put their hands in before they went back to the floor. Fire Billy. Listen, they're not going to, though. That's the problem. We can say all day fire Billy. If AK ain't trying to do it and the Reinsdorf aren't trying to let him, it don't even matter. For Zach being a shooter, he always seems to miss free throws, but damn, when it count, I thought he would at least made 2 of them. I thought we were at least walking away from a tie. At least walking away from a tie with a tie that in that possession. And keep in mind, that drastically changes this game because then even if the Clippers go down and score, you don't need a 3. Now, the Bulls still probably wouldn't have been able to inbound the goddamn basketball, but with that being said, it's just such a frustrating goddamn loss from this team, man. Such a frustrating team overall. D-Dub, Haize, the entire Clippers team had 8 turnovers tonight. DeMar had 8 turnovers on his own out of our 20 turnovers. Yeah, it's bad. Bad. Mark Shannon says, yeah, Debo, way too many turnovers. Way too many, brother. It's ridiculous. Pat was cooking, and then as soon as he hit 11 points, they stopped passing to him. So fucking frustrating. I was screaming at both DeMar and Zach to get the fucking ball into Vooch down the stretch. Yeah, Vooch was cooking from the opening play of this game. Opening play of the game. Haize, the Clippers took 16 more shots than we did tonight because of all the turnovers. Yeah, that's it. You got turning the ball over 20 times. I would really like to see the amount of teams that have won games that had 20 turnovers in one game. I would really like to see that. Yeah, the blueprint's out. Everyone knows DeMar's game and tries to force him to pass and sit on the corners for a steal. Last play of the game, down 3, and our best 3-point shooter not in the game. Terrible. Terrible. We can't execute the fundamentals of basketball, and our coach sees us struggle and doesn't give a shit. That's what it is. Chris Estrada, those 3 free throws pissed me off. How can you sell that game by suck LaVine horrible? Listen, yeah, LaVine definitely sucks. Definitely sucks. Neems, the sad thing is no one. It's not happening. Like, that's the thing. It's not happening. Billy Donovan's gum. Bro, if you can't get the inbound pass off, just take the fucking time out and regroup. Are they fucking stupid or something? Yes, they are. They're a bunch of idiots with low basketball IQ. That was one of the worst displays of basketball IQ collectively from a team I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how a team of people who literally get paid to professionally to do a sport don't seem to understand to call a timeout. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. It's not hard at all to call a timeout. You look at the ref, you put your hands together, and you call a damn timeout. That's all you need to do. It's very simple. It's a very simple game. Quadruple double. Yeah, quadruple double. That's what he almost had with 10 turnovers. Brendan L. Jett says, and not utilizing Vooch is a coach problem. He had 3 times out between the 4-minute mark to the end of the game. Not once did they say, hey, pass the ball to Vooch. He's being defended by Batum. Mark Shannon, I'm watching these games at the point purely as a basketball fan. If they win, good. If they lose, oh well, what did you expect? That's it. That's it. Zach turns the ball over way too much. Have you looked at DeMar DeRozan's stat line? Let's give him an extension. Yep, let's give him an extension. Billy Donovan. Oh, well, oh wait, that's the wrong sound effect. I don't know what I was doing there.
Billy Donovan. So I drew up this play. Guys, I drew up Zach, pay attention, Zach. I drew up this play, and in this play you can clearly see that the X moves over. Oh, you guys aren't running in. Okay, well, oh God, where's my gum? Where's my gum? Bitch, get my gum.
Fuck Billy Donovan, bro. Like, I'm so tired of that motherfucker. I'm really sick and tired of Billy Donovan. Like, it's just this is just frustrating beyond all means, man. I'm so done with this goddamn team. Jesus, man. That shit's crazy. Bro, the stores don't open for another 3.5 hours. Now I'm hungry and depressed. That's from Triple B. That's crazy. Oh, man. Caruso inbounding cost us in Indiana, so Billy goes back to Caruso inbounding late again, shaking my head. Well, the thing is, you want your non-shooter to be the one inbounded. But the thing is, why wasn't just the whole lineup that was out there at that point was all stupid, man. All that was stupid. Charles says, if they ain't going to play Terry, why not have him begin off-season weight training? He has. He's gained almost 20 pounds of muscle. I'm sorry, about 15 pounds of muscle. That's what G League does. He's gained quite a bit. He came in at 109, I think. When he did the interview, he says he's at 215 now, I believe. 215 or 205, one of those two. But he's gained considerable weight. Dalen Terry's down there working. That's not the issue. He's down there working. Billy is not being fired at least until the end of the 2025-26 season. You're spot on there, brother. It's not coming anytime soon. I'm tired of this Compton Mello looking ass motherfucking condom head ass. I'm getting real sick of DeMar, bro. Bro, listen, I'm over DeMar at this point. I'm over it. L says I need BC powder. I'm out. That's funny. The ultimate rage. Yeah, fuck the season, bro. We're cursed. It's over. Like that. Like, let me not say they got another month. It's not technically over, but I don't have any faith. I don't have any faith at all. This team may very well stumble into the play-in. Cool. We get an extra game. We'll be out. If I was Vooch, I would demand a trade. He deserves better than this. Don't bake on him resigning this offseason until DeMar is gone. That's the thing. I don't think Vooch. I think the players understand. Listen, we should have a coach that coaches us a little bit better than this. The Shy Super Chat, thank you for supporting the channel, brother. Says DeMar straight up ball hog, no way around. Like, especially down the stretch of tight games. But again, who else is going to do anything? Right? It would have been nice for the coach to run a play for Vooch. He don't give a damn. I've been in college, big bro. This is what y'all been going through all year. Yes, bruh. Yes, it's been bad, bruh. The other Jamal says, do you think Zach can be a winner? I think he's going through so much losing on this team. It would take a lot to prove he has what it takes to win. DeMar and Vooch may not be winners either. Well, the team wins. And, Zach has times, and he has absolutely got us in the games. But Zach has shown he needs a solid supporting cast. He's not the type of player that, we down by 5, I'm about to put this team on my back, let's go. That's not Zach LaVine. He may try it, and he may even be successful at it a few times a year. But night in, night out, no, it's not going to happen. Caruso should have been the main one that called a timeout because he's done it before with the game on the line too. He's won a chip, so he should have known better. Listen, Alex Caruso, I told y'all before, when somebody goes bald that early and is that young, the demons that they're dealing with, you can never expect them to really be able to shoulder the weight of anything meaningful because he's already dealing with some demons in his head that forced him to go bald at a young age. That's all I can say with that. I wonder if Toronto would take DeMar back. I'll give them him and for OG and Anunoby straight up. Listen, bro, they send his ass back to Toronto, man. Or Toronto. I'm sorry. The Canadians always correct me, especially apparently you're not supposed to pronounce the second T. But send his ass back over there, bro. Let him get his skeet ass braids braided over there. I don't even know what to say. Let him finish it out. Let him do the Dwayne Wade thing and ride out his last year, a couple years with the team that he started out with. I'm over this shit. Haize, I don't understand why the Bulls don't try to get offensive rebounds when they make a difference. Because Billy Donovan's a dumbass coach. Let me just tell you this. Billy Donovan is a dumbass coach. That's it. There's no other way around it. Billy Donovan does not care about winning basketball games because he got his contract. That's it. Markel in the building says, my voice is gone. I'm tired. My head hurting like hell. Feel like punching a hole through a wall. Hell, this team might give me a damn aneurysm at this point. I'm going to just close my eyes and listen tonight. Bro, like you may not wake up. You may fall asleep, start thinking about the Bulls, and catch an aneurysm in your sleep because you're dreaming about the Chicago Bulls. It's crazy, man. Hey, at least at least Billy Donovan did recognize he needed to play Drummond. Shout out to the 4 minutes he played at Drummond. If he would have played him early in the first half, it would have been different. I'm definitely going to bang the jambalaya rice now. That's funny. I need some Rasta pasta. That's what I need. But it is what it is. Omar says, yo, Haize, Billy didn't call a timeout because he was busy opening that damn gum. He's chewing that damn gum. Fuck that motherfucker. Man, Vooch and Zach would work awesome together. I completely agree, especially if you get in the three that can stretch the floor, shoot, and pass. Oh, wait. Patrick Williams could do that, right? Patrick Williams can shoot the ball. He can pass. He can do some dribbling. He can take the ball. He can take it to the hole off the dribble. Oh, wow. But that's the guy who's getting 8 shots per game on this team, huh? That's the guy that the head coach doesn't call any plays for, huh? Crazy, bro. I definitely believe Billy is the problem because we have more than enough talent to get the job. I mean, we got talent on this team. It's not coming together, man. And I look at coaching for that. MJ shouldered the weight, so I don't want to hear any excuses. Listen, everybody ain't MJ though. Like that dude's a different breed, man. MJ's a different breed. MJ on this team we do not have. Chill Haize, why you want them gone? They get a win in Charlotte Thursday. We get a win. I don't give a fuck about no other wins. Why do I want who gone? Billy Donovan because he sucks ass. That's what. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit nobody's talking about, man. In my opinion, with Mike Jones says, man, I love this channel. I always feel... I don't see... Oh, wait. There it goes. Man, I love this channel. Y'all always make me feel better after Bulls loss. Hey, man, listen, it is what it is. Puwo had it going to him chewing ass. Billy iced him, bro. Like it's this shit don't be making any sense, bro. This is crazy, man. Brendan L. Jet with the super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, Haize, check your comments of your mailbag episode. Mailbag, can the Chicago Bulls avoid another heartbreaking Orlando trade rumors? I dropped you something to really think about for a mailbag. I saw it. I did see it. I screenshot it. I wanted to sit and take some more time with it, but yeah, I'm definitely going to go over that, man. Not Teddy. Who's Teddy? I must have missed something. Brian Remus says, Acme is better than Gar and Pax. Listen, you got to show me. I know they're better than Gar Forman for sure. But when Paxton was running the team before Gar Forman came on, I haven't seen nothing AK's done that was as good as what Paxson rebuilt the team twice and had us at a team that was above 500 for 9 seasons in a row and had 8 or 9 straight playoff berths. I needed AK gotta live up to that. Gotta live up to that. Mark Shannon, thank you, Courtney Vandersloot, Chicago legend. Y'all go check out Chicago Sky Central. I dropped a video during this one over there as well about Courtney Vandersloot. So if you're a Chicago Sky fan, go check that out. Roseland Survivor says, bro, listen to you and Pat this morning. Y'all had the formula for a win. Play Dre against the small ball lineup. In the words of Stacey King, easy game, but not for Bill. Listen, I'm just a guy sitting here in my studio talking about his favorite team. Billy Donovan gets paid millions of dollars to coach the team. I'm sure he knows better than he doesn't know shit. Like, no, he doesn't know better than me. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. I'm tired of trying to play PC with Billy Donovan's gum chewing, terrible hairline, having old ass. I don't give a fuck. This shit is bad, bro. The way that he coaches this team down the stretch is bad. The way that he does not utilize players who have the hot hand is bad. These are simple basketball things that he has to do to coach this team, and he's not doing them at any type of level demanding of a Chicago Bulls head coach. Even Vinny Del Negro would have called a timeout at that inbound attempt. Hell, Jim Boylan probably would have called a timeout in the inbound attempt. Now, he would have started yelling and had some long saying about, oh, well, you just got to wear it across your chest and all that dumb shit. But he would have called a timeout. I'm not saying Billy Donovan is a worse coach than Jim Boylan. I'm just saying the dude's a fucking idiot. He does not know how to get his players out of bad situations at all. Billy Donovan's type of coaching is, I'm going to let them figure it out. Oh, I'm going to call a timeout. Bet I'm going to draw up this play. Oh, they didn't run the play. It's cool. Don't even worry about it. They'll figure it out. Billy Donovan's coaching style will only ever be successful for a championship team if they have 4 all-stars on it. 4 all-time greats on it. If you put Giannis, Kawhi, Paul George, and Joel Embiid on the same time, Billy Donovan can get you a title. Anything less than that, anything that needs actual coaching, he's not going to go far. He's not going to. DeMar talking about he got fouled off that baseline spin. Man, shut your bitch. No, you tripped because you're old and you shouldn't be spinning. Stop spinning. Do simple basketball. I would have rather take the pump fake in that case. If DeMar would have did the Haize pump fake, the up and under in that instead of that dumbass spin move, we're talking about DeMar DeRozan getting to the free throw line at the bare minimum, probably hitting the shot and getting to the free throw line. You see how listen, simple. Listen, I don't like 2K players, but listen, it's simple 2K. The Haize, a pump fake, an up and under. That's all he needed to do. Why are you spinning? I have no fucking idea, bro. Do you want to be a dancer? You can go on Dancing with the Stars tomorrow. Don't do that shit here. Don't do that shit here. I got fouled. What went wrong is they didn't call it. Simple as that. It just sucks that wake up tomorrow and read the L2M report and something else will be missed that probably cost us the game. No, DeMar, how about you look at your 8 turnovers? How about you stop trying to blame the refs? You know what the refs didn't do? They didn't make you turn the ball over, right? How about your propensity to pump fake 1,000 times before you take a goddamn shot? Did the refs make you go 8 for 19 shooting, DeMar? No, the refs didn't make you do that. Handle what's in your control. That's crazy, bro. Now everybody can see why Patrick Williams doesn't have confidence now. Billy Donovan is an idiot. That's deep. That's deep. Meanwhile, Billy can't draw up an inbound play to save his life. It's insane watching this team. It's like clockwork that this team blows leads and plays stupid basketball. And their coach does not help them either. Right? That's not to take away. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine combining for 14 of 20 turnovers. You got to look at them in the face too. And again, I've said this before. You guys say I'm doing too much. I don't give a fuck. Zach LaVine got to go home and hold his son and tell his son that his daddy played like a bitch. You got to eat that L, bro. You got to eat that L. Goo goo gaga, your daddy's a bitch. Like that's all it boils down to. Wow. Billy is Nagy's Bulls version. If AK can't own up, then they need to step down like Pax. We need winners in steering the ship, not someone who can speak well to the media. Damn. The Nagy Billy Donovan thing, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not mad. I don't disagree with you there. I don't disagree with you there. Vern, you're actually wrong there. Fred is gone. So we actually paid, the last year of us paying Fred was actually the first year of Billy Donovan. That was the last year of us paying Fred Hoiberg. We do owe Jim Boylan one more season after this season, but we're done paying Fred, thank God. That shit's crazy, man. Levine had turnovers, but you can't deny he played a well-rounded game. Oh, I said this earlier. Jeremy? Is that how you pronounce that? That's a weird way of spelling. Not just clowning your name. My brain had to calculate for a second. No, I said it earlier. This was probably the best defensive game I've ever seen Zach LaVine play. Just period. The best defensive game I've ever seen Zach LaVine play. And the 8 points in 48 seconds was beautiful to see. And the way he turned it on in that third quarter, great to see. I don't take any of that away from him. But the 6 turnovers, you got to eat that, fam. The bad shots early in the shot clock, you got to eat that. And had he not gotten bailed out, that would have been a terrible shot that he got fouled on. Now, the basketball gods everything ended up weighing out the same because he missed 2 out of the 3 free throws. But yeah, man. Mark Jackson ain't going to do much better with this team. But Udoka, I would love. I've said this before. Between Joe Mazzulla and Ime Udoka, if the Celtics end up bringing back Ime Udoka, we need to go after Mazzulla. If they end up keeping Mazzulla, we need to go after Ime Udoka. I don't even care. Hire him. Be like, hey, man, we're going to hire you as an assistant coach. But guess what? You're really the coach because we're just bringing you in so you can get acclimated. We about to fire this motherfucker. Tell him that shit. That's just crazy, man. Haize, what would you do if you had your hands on the? Oh, I'm choking everybody. There's everybody. Like I'd be fired. Like hire me for 24 hours. You ain't even got to pay me. Just give me access for 24 hours. I guarantee you, they're not making these same mistakes anymore. Because I'm lining everybody up and everybody's getting choked, smacked, and kicked. That's it. That's going to be my assignment. And I'm going into Jerry Reinsdorf's office too. I'm going to dance on Jerry Reinsdorf's office and piss on his face. That's what I'm going to do. They're going to be like, hey, have you ever seen a black man get fired in 24 hours? What did he do? He knocked out all the players and then he pissed on the owner's desk and the owner's head. Oh, what? Who? What? I'm all that shit. All that shit. That's crazy, man. Brandon Eljet, this team has quit on Billy and DeMar has worn out his welcome with the players. Listen, DeMar got to go. Again, I know it's not going to happen. And no, I'm pissed off right now. I understand DeMar's role, and I know the big 3 probably aren't going anywhere. The Schmedium 3. They're back to the Schmedium 3, but too, by the way. We don't have a big 3. We got a Schmedium 3. But I tell you this, man. I tell you what, DeMar needs to cut the braids. First of all, you can't be no almost 40-year-old man rocking braids and thinking you're going to do anything meaningful in life. What all of us, if you went to the corner store and you walked in and you saw somebody 35 years old with braids, what's the first thing you're going to say? Oh, that motherfucker's struggling, right? What's this, a midlife crisis? He need to cut that shit, bro. Keep it moving. Go back to the low cut, bro. Wake the fuck up. Something need to happen, man. I love how the last 4 minutes was just DeMar taking isos while completely ignoring Vooch. Team took 18 shots in the fourth. DeMar took half of them. Vooch only has one. Zach only two. Hero ball doesn't work. Wow. That spread of shots, that's crazy, man. That's wild, man. That's crazy. Alana says, I know we want to switch coaches real bad, but I hope y'all know it ain't happening. Not only do we still owe Boylan another year, but we just extended Billy. It's not going to happen. It's not happening. Brandon L. just says, Haize, I was rooting for you to step out the KC crowd just to punch Matt Nagy in the face last Sunday. That's funny. Don't ever let me see Matt Nagy in person, bro. It's on. I agree on the turnovers. He definitely careless with the ball, but I keep saying that we are better off with DeMar gone, a couple of players added, and put some responsibility on Pat. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's probably not going to happen. But I'm not saying you're wrong at all. Don't take me saying it's probably not happening as meaning that I think you're wrong in your statement, because I don't think you're wrong at all. It's just I try to be realistic. It's probably not happening. L, if the Bulls lose one or two of the next games, what do you think is the likelihood of trades happening? I don't listen, AK is not one or two wins or losses ain't going to change what AK is doing. It's just not. He's not a knee-jerk reaction type GM. And I think it's going to be a quiet deadline regardless. Oh, man, this is wild, bro. DeMar to Toronto for OG and Boucher. Listen, bro, if you can get that, man, that's highway robbery. Shay says, I wish my soul can go into Nikola Vucevic's body. I would be cussing people out and yelling, give me. Why do you want to be in another man's body, bro? That's a weird flex. You got to talk to somebody about that, bro. Like, have you tried therapy? Have you tried? No, I'm just fucking with you, Shay. I get what you're saying with that. Well, if no trades, I guess I will travel north to Wisconsin to Bucks Arena. I have a better chance of seeing some wins than losses. That's crazy, bro. Oh, man. When Pat has it going, he doesn't get the ball for long periods of time. Bro, you're preaching to the crowd, bro. We say it all the time. We don't know what's going on, man. Will Purdue just said it perfectly on the podcast. Being a fan this season feels like having one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel. It feels like something, man. This team is this is disgusting. We're happy go lucky and supporting the team when they winning last year and they have bad this year and we shit on the whole team. This fan base is we're bipolar as shit, bro. We're bipolar right along with the players. I mean, listen, I completely agree with you, Mark. I'm definitely bipolar. This team has driven me crazy. Crazy. I'm just like, I was a little bit crazy already. Y'all know I've always been a little bit crazy. This season though, it's over the OT, bro. It's OT. Hold on, wait a second. I'm getting a call. Hello? Hey, bro, why you calling me, man? I really don't understand what the fuck you calling me for right now. DeMar, I don't got nothing for you, bro. Like, stop calling my motherfucking phone, bro. Like, stop doing that shit, bro. Did I see you get fouled, bro? I saw you trip because you owed. That's what I saw. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, it looked like your shoes were tied together. Why the fuck are you even calling me? You need to be out there practicing passing. Do you know what a pass is? That's what you should have did with those braids, is pass on the motherfuckers. That's what you should. That was your first problem. That's why you don't pass the ball any right now. Because you didn't pass on those braids, so you don't know how to pass the ball. Pass on the fucking braids, DeMar. Like, I don't know what the fuck you even calling me for, bro. What the fuck are you calling me for? Did you just drop the phone? I guess I wouldn't even be surprised because you've been hanging out with Velius Jones, haven't you? You been hanging out with Velus Jones, haven't you? You got the dropsies from that motherfucker? I don't even know what the fuck is going on, bro. Like stop calling my phone. Don't even call my phone. How about you this? You call my phone when y'all win 3 games. Hit a game winner tomorrow, and then you can call my phone. Don't call my motherfucking phone no more, bro. I don't give a fuck if you from Compton. You a Compton Crip. I don't give a shit about none of that, bro. That Compton Crip shit ain't helping you make no motherfucking shots, bro. You went 8 of 19 today. Don't you ain't flexing on me with that bullshit, bro. You not flexing on me with that bullshit. Your wife ain't gonna respect you, bro. Your wife ain't, because she from Compton too. I know she don't respect you. I know you've been hanging out with Drake in Toronto too much, bro. You don't know what the fuck you doing, bro. You from Compton, California, motherfucker. Wake the fuck up, bro. Stop calling my fucking phone, man. Bye. It's just ridiculous, bro. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. That shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. So last year the team was trash too, and the second half of the season, absolutely. Second half of the season, absolutely was trash. $20 turnovers, fam. 20 goddamn turnovers, bro. That shit crazy. I don't think DeMar has a wife anymore. Yeah, DeMar still has a wife. He just talked about it on his Comp 10 thing. He still has a wife. He may not after tonight, though. The only trade happening at the trade deadline is Billy trading $50 for 50 packs of gum. That's crazy. Hey, last year's price is not this year's price. I don't give a fuck what he did for us last year. What did they ultimately get us? A first round exit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. This is disgusting, man. Jardine says we might as well trade Vooch. I doubt he's locked in with this. No, I doubt that. Listen, you got to keep in mind, European players are completely different than American players. They usually are. They don't usually leave their organization unless the organization doesn't offer them something. Vooch is locked in. I don't think that there's a chance Vooch isn't locked in. And especially AK being the GM here, I have no doubts that he's locked in. They got to do better, bro. They got to do better. Malcolm Cherry, here's the thing. A lot of people say that, but keep in mind, Billy Donovan doesn't use a point guard as a point guard. He's always going to use DeMar. As long as DeMar DeRozan on the team, it don't matter. We can have Chris Paul, Jerry Sloan. We can fucking whoever. John Stockton can come back. Ricky Rubio. We can have a point guard full of those teams. As long as DeMar DeRozan is on this team, Billy Donovan's going to use him to handle the ball. That's just period. Kawhi should cut his braids off too. Yeah, Kawhi, listen, he'd probably be healthier if he cut them off. Like this is what I said, and I'm going to end it on this. This is an analogy that I gave, and all jokes aside, it's this. You can give, like for example, I'm going to use Alana here, and Alana, don't kill me. If Alana's a terrible cook, I can buy Wagyu steak. The most expensive, the breast milk from a Cambodian immigrant, everything. I can buy the top of the line, everything. And if I give it to Alana and she can't cook worse shit, the meal's gonna still be trash. You can give Billy Donovan everything in the world right now. You know what? Everything he's cook's gonna be trash because he's an idiot and can't adjust. Period. That just is what it is. You can't give somebody who can't cook worth the shit ingredients and expect them to cook you an amazing meal. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. Billy Donovan would burn something in the crock pot right now. That's the type of cook Billy Donovan is. He would burn something in a goddamn crock pot. This is crazy, man. That's wild. But all right, we gotta go do Locked On Bulls, man. I'm at my 45 minutes, basically, man. I love you guys, y'all. This is deep, man. This is wild, man. This is crazy. Steven, I can tell you never watched Chappelle Show. That was a Chappelle Show joke. I can tell you never watched the Chappelle Show. You must be young. But all right, y'all. I love you guys, man. Listen, this is Frustrating Team. You guys can go over to Locked On Bulls. We're going to have some fun over there. Make sure you guys follow the show at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform. You can also send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullscentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text and or voicemail, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I love you guys, man. Go Bulls. Fuck seeing red. We don't give a shit about none of that right now. Love you guys, though. Go Bulls, man. Peace, y'all.